Nah, I completely agree with you, Pickle. I mean, I know it's a division game, but it's a 1-8 Saints right now. I mean, they're locking down our pass rushers. I mean, we're sending blitzes and they're still getting locked up. The rookie quarterback the Saints have is just absolutely having his way with our secondary. And like you said, Pickle, I mean, we've had some early run success, but it seems like the Saints are limiting us. We can't really get that run game going as we have in the past. And it's basically falling back to what can Bryce Young and Dave Canals draw up, and neither one are capitalizing on it. I mean, I'm not trying to hate on them, but that's just reality. The Saints are limiting our run game, and they are challenging our offense and Bryce Young to do something. Has he got sacked twice? Yes, he has. Our offensive line has not been perfect, but you are a professional quarterback in the league. You have to make something out of nothing at times. And right now, it's not going our way. And we do have another second half, but it's an overall sloppy game so far for us. And they're just going to have to come out strong and do something. No, it did not. It definitely didn't come out whatever way that Dave Canals wanted to start off. It has not been that way. And as Panther Blue said, did we even game plan to take advantage of the Saints' weak pass defense at all? So far, it's not looking like we have. I mean, we have to make some second half adjustments badly. We got to stop kicking ourselves, so to speak, in certain areas. I mean, we're literally shooting ourselves in the leg and not capitalizing on these Saints. I mean, they're 1-8 for God's sake. And I know it's a division game. I know that. I know that. But we are so much better in certain areas than they are, and we're just not capitalizing on it. We really are not. And we knew it, Pickle, that our our secret to winning football games is running the ball. I mean, it's not really a secret. Every team knows that, and we knew eventually that other teams were going to adjust to that, adapt to that, so to speak, and they was going to try their best to shut down our run. When football teams do that, great football teams have to step up and pass the ball. If they're going to shut down our run, then we're going to have to adjust and we're going to have to start passing the ball more. We're going to have to just get our players open somehow. Whether you have to draw it up and get certain players open, you're going to have to pass the ball. You're just going to have to,
Right,
especially when they start shutting down a run game like they have been doing.
right. And you know what? Tar Heel again says, "Oh well, running Rico up the middle wasn't working. I guess we'll just give up." Well, you know what? You're right. It ain't working. But let's be real. Austin Corbett looks atrocious out there, folks. He was good at one time on the right guard. Um, I think the injuries have just caught up with him. My man needs to go sit on the bench for a while and put what I don't remember the other guy's
I
name.
think I'm going to pronounce his last name more than likely wrong, but it's Jake Curhan or however you say his name. He's the
Right,
guy that stepped in for Zavala and Damian Lewis last week at certain times. Like he was really solid. He honestly
right,
was.
right. He needs to step up and finish his game out. Now, you know what? I still have a lot of hopes. I want Bryce to come out and do good, folks. We gave up too much to just throw the towel in. I don't want to go have to go get a quarterback. I really truly don't. I really want Bryce to work out, but you got to work out. Folks, let me tell you what. We've got a schedule coming up that involves the 49ers, excellent coach, it involves the Seahawks, it involves the Rams. You know, we got the Bucks twice. Folks, if you can't beat the piddly Saints by throwing the ball, you have no hope of beating them other teams. Now you can say Panther Pickle, you overreacting. That may be true, but y'all tell me what you think. You tell me if we can't beat the Saints by throwing the football, how do you expect us to beat the other teams by throwing the football?
No, not only that, Pickle, we're coming off a game where we literally went to Lambeau, and it might have been a sloppy game, but ultimately we beat at the time the best team in the NFC. You can't go from that week to playing the 1-8. I know it's a division game, like I said, and go and put up a nothing burger, so to speak,
Right,
in the way we're playing. I mean, you just cannot do that. I mean, that a lot of people say we never get media love. We never get
right,
love from other, ESPN and stuff. This is the reason why, folks, because you can't ever really rely and trust on it. And we, like Pickle said, we still got plenty of time to come back and win this football game. But this is the reason why that we never get a lot of love because we can't trust ourselves.
right. Dave Canales just picked up the phone, said, Jake, how can I win this game? I'm down bad. What do you tell him?
I mean, you got to design some pass plays. You're going, like I said earlier, you're going to have to get somebody going. Whether that's Nilo Coker. I mean, Coker's came back from the injury, but I've yet to really see him. I've seen Jatavian Sanders a couple times. I've seen him drop the ball a couple times. You're going to have to get somebody going. Bryce Young, this game is going to have to come down to getting a run game going, even though the Saints have stopped it, and they're going to have to get guys open, get somebody going on in the passing. Bryce Young is going to have to win this game, y'all. He just is.
Right. And listen, shout out to my man G, baby brother. Appreciate you. Always calls Bryce King Bryce, King Bryce. Like I said, if Bryce wants to have that 50-year option, he wants to secure his spot as a NFL quarterback. He's got to learn to come back from a game like this. And the Saints have only won one game. I don't want to hear the fact they're good. Now, if Ivero Ejero calls me up and says, Panther Pickle, I'm down. How can I secure this win? I'm going to tell you, put J.C. Horn on Olave wherever he goes. That's your guy. You're going to do it. You're also going to put a safety over top. And if the Saints are going to beat you in the passing game, they're going to do it with somebody else besides Olave. And stop that run. If you can't stop the run and stop one wide receiver, you shouldn't be a defensive coordinator in this league. That's strictly my opinion. Y'all, let's get back to the games coming up. Uh, Jake, do you think we'll win this?
I do. I do. I know it's been ugly, but I do. I think Canals is going to have some adjustments. Evero's going to have some adjustments as well. And ultimately, I think it's going to be a win. It maybe not be. It might not be by a lot, but I do think we sneak out of this with a win, Pickle.
Right. And a win's a win. I do too. I think we can still win this. I think the coaches come out I think they focus on turning it around. I still believe that you'll see a different starter at right guard. Uh, I would hope. Uh, to me, if you don't fix, if they don't come out with a different starter at right guard, uh, then I think I should actually question the job of safety of Canales. Because that's sort of right there in your face decision. Sometimes you got to take somebody you really love and set them on the bench. You don't shouldn't take 4 or 5 games just to figure out that uh, Austin Corbett can't do it. Here's kickoff, folks. Keep pounding. That's all from the Blue and Black Attack halftime report.
Keep pounding.